I'll share one traumatic event from my 20s. It's probably one of my most embarrassing.
You think about old memories and you're like, oh, I could have handled it like this. Do you actually think of moments like that?
I have some of those too, which I still think about today.
Oh, really? So it's not just me?
It's like when things come into your memory and you're like,
what the F was that?
But the same thing happens with embarrassing moments, like weird work moments back in the day. And you're like, oh, what was I doing? Like, that was so stupid. Welcome to the Asian Soup Podcast.
This is your co-host, Jules.
And this is your co-host, Rox.
The Asian Soup Podcast is your cozy space on the internet where we share and discover stories about one another.
We chat about a range of topics from relationships, family, careers, and much more.
Come sit with us
and get nourished. So, welcome to the pod.
Welcome back.
We were talking about this topic. You know, we have a little prep talk before we jump into it, but I was just saying how I can't believe we haven't done this topic before.
I know. And because Rox and I, we actually do talk a lot about work off camera, don't we?
That's kind of how we connected in the first place,
yeah,
right?
And I still feel that's one of like our main topics like, between us because we both have we work in very similar industries. Well, not similar industries, completely different, but
we're generalists. We're similar generalists in similar areas.
Yeah, and we can see so many different like parallels between our work, even though our roles are quite different.
Yeah.
And I'm always leaning to Rox for advice and help, actually.
Me too.
Yeah. And seeing Rox.
Like leaning on to you.
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think we've been friends, podcast friends, 3. And I feel like there's a lot of change that's happened.
Yeah.
In your career.
Same with your career.
Probably same job title. Oh, you had a bit of a title change. But seeing you gain more experience and confidence has been pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
same with you. Because you've had a job change, a couple of job changes actually.
Yeah.
But also growing in different industry. Like you went from tech to different industry, but also still involved in digital or customer kind of centric stuff.
Yeah.
Has been interesting.
Yeah. And I think also the topics that we talk about over the years have evolved. You know, we were more junior back then in our 20s especially. And yeah, I just feel like we've grown a lot.
Yeah. Remember, I think one of our first topics was career transitions. Like we were just meeting at a time where we had recently transitioned or still going through certain transitions. But now, yeah, it's been a few years. So
yeah,
it's a bit different.
Today we wanted to share a little bit about that and also reflect on our 20s and you know, there's a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
And one big change is the way we approach work, you know, and even the way we approach this podcast is quite similar. Like we always say our health or our well-being is like most important. Like we will move everything around to fit like each other's well-being, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's worked really well for us. And I think that's something maybe we might talk about a little bit more when we talk about our 30s, but well-being has been a really important one.
Yeah.
In our career, not as much in your 20s when you're like hustling.
Yeah.
So yeah, today we could talk a little bit about that, like what's changed, how our work mindset has changed from the 20s to 30s. And
I guess our approach or the main difference we thought like in our 20s is so as you can see in the title, it's like, you know, we were probably nice and eager to work in our 20s versus now in our 30s we're starting to place a bit more boundaries or trying to be a little bit more assertive. Now that we've got more experience, we know what to say yes or no to. So yeah, just wanted to chat a bit about that.
So let's get into it. So firstly, I think let's talk about our 20s. So what was work like, or what were you like in your 20s, and what was your approach to work like?
I think it's interesting because like I don't know. I think similar to you, I started work a little bit later than others in my 20s because my degree was so long. So I don't think I was really working full time until the first time, like 23, maybe 23, 24. But yeah, I would say when you're first working, it's like, I don't know, you feel like more grown up, right? Because it's your first full-time role, not in retail or whatever you might have been doing before, like cafe work, like, yeah, it's like, you know, office job. Just, I think my whole approach, especially being a junior, is like just trying to fit in, right? Like you just want to fit in. You want to prove that you're able to do what your manager or what is expected of you. And everything's new and exciting, and you want people to like you. You want to not do the wrong thing, even though you'll naturally probably make some mistakes along the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's like the overall thing.
Sorry, that was a little bit loud. I've got
What
a
do you
bubble
reckon?
tea. Yeah.
How about you?
I think doing the tasks that's given to you
Yeah.
and trying to do a good job at them.
Yeah.
It's more about execution,
Execution, yes.
you know, rather than like prioritizing. Like,
Yeah, I had no idea about prioritizing.
what does
I don't know what
prioritize-
that meant.
We didn't.
That was not in my vocab. Yeah.
Or even if you thought something was more important,
you
it's
might
like
be wrong.
you might be completely
yeah, you
wrong.
might be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, and like understanding how you fit into the bigger picture, like that didn't really matter as much. It's more
Yeah.
like I just need to get experience
Yeah.
now.
Like this is on my manager said this is on my to-do list and
Yeah.
I need to try and do it. And then I think it even took even something as simple as saying, oh, okay, when would you like this by? That was like a revelation for me in my
Oh.
20s. Like, oh, I'm allowed to ask. Or like say someone's like, oh, can you do this tech pack but these 10 designs or something like, and then I'm like, okay. But then you don't know when they actually needed
Yeah.
it by. So having that as a revelation, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, oh, when would you like these by? Or is there certain styles you want first? Or things like that. I'm like, you had to learn that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember learning that?
I think, yeah, I remember one of my old managers, he told me to read a book called Who Will Do What by When.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of that book?
I haven't heard of it, but it
it's
sounds
the same
sounds
thing.
like it makes sense.
Yeah, because if everybody just knew what to do by when, who will do what by when, then everything is so much easier.
Yes.
But it's not so simple as that.
True.
But I think for me, it was probably, yeah, when do you want it done by? I think it was like, I don't even know. I can't even remember. I think it was, I don't even know if I have anything
But I
like
know
that.
there was something.
Yeah, and I just thought if there's a list of tasks, I have to complete all of them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And I'll get stressed because I'm like, oh my God, I have all these tasks to do and I can't finish. Actually, I still feel that now in my 30s, but I think it felt more overwhelming and I didn't know what to do
First.
about it. Like, if I have a list of things to do and I'm stressed, like being able to bring it up with my manager, it's like, hey, these are my tasks, which,
Yeah.
you know, this is how I'm going to prioritize it. You know, are you aligned? Rather than that, it's more like, I'm so
You're
stressed.
trying to figure it out yourself and you're scared to ask a question.
Scared to ask.
Yeah. I was scared to ask questions.
I think
Like-
that's a big one. In your
Yeah.
20s, you're
Yeah.
more scared.
Yeah. Because you're worried that you'll... Because I think in my 20s, I was also like naive as well. Like, not only are you worried that you sound stupid, but I also believed that I wasn't stupid.
Yeah.
But there were times when I'm look back and I'm like, oh, I was an idiot. You know, like I shouldn't have done it that way. Or like I made some really stupid mistakes. And it's like, It's not that I'm looking back now and regretting it. It's just funny that at the time, I think I was kind of pretty confident in certain aspects.
Yep.
But then actually like, oh, it was wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there ever, okay, when you look back at your 20s or your, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly in your 20s, but maybe earlier in your career is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Was there a time, is there any instances where you think of, you know, you think about old memories and you're like, oh, I could have handled it like this?
Yeah.
Do you actually think of moments like that? Because I have some of those.
I have some of those
Yeah?
too, which I still think about today.
Oh, really? So it's not just me.
It's like
Can you share?
it's like when things come into your memory and you're like,
Like, what the F was that?
yeah, it's like okay, this is totally unrelated, but it's like an ex coming into your memory and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And then, but the same thing happens with embarrassing moments or like weird work moments back in the day, and you're like, oh, what was I doing? Like that was so stupid. But yeah, can you think of one?
I think I have a little bit of like work trauma.
Okay. Are you sure you can share?
Yeah, I can share. So it was once when I wasn't very confident as well, you know, and I'm one of those people, like if I'm not good at it, I don't feel confident. Whereas some people, like I think now if I'm not good at something, I'm more okay with it. Like for example, running, I'm not good at it, but I'm not confident about it. Like I just know I'm not good at it and I accept it.
It's fine.
Whereas like when you're in my career, at least I was not very confident because I didn't know so many things and I felt so behind. Also because I started my career a little bit later. So I was already not that confident, and I think I went to this client meeting and it was just me and these two like quite senior marketing people, and I was presenting something. So I shared this presentation, and this is like the marketing strategy. This is what the plan is. And
had you gone through it with the marketing people already?
No, it's the first time. But
in my
but
company, was it client facing?
It was client facing. Yeah.
Ooh.
And it was just me.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
And my boss, my manager at the time, she was like, yeah, no, it looks great. You're going to do a great job.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But honestly, I didn't feel really confident about it because I didn't really believe in the strategy.
Oh.
But it was sort of my manager that was like, no, this is really easy. This is simple. This is what they want. This is what the client wants. This is how you can just do it. It's not complicated at all. But in my mind, I was thinking, hey, manager, like you're not actually the technical person. Like this is actually a very tricky task, like website migration type of thing. It's not easy, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
It's not just like a new website build where we're doing blah, blah, blah. It's like there's complexities when we're moving things over from old to new, right? And basically I showed them the presentation, and this is the traumatic part. This is where it begins. So one of the managers was like, well, this isn't what we asked for. Like I'm kind of
like
making
the client.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, this isn't what we asked for. And this, I'm kind of changing the words a bit, but the line that was like tattooed in me was, I told you 1,000 times. I told you 1,000 times that, you know, we're doing it like this and this and this.
Is this the manager from your own team?
No, the client.
Oh, the client.
I was by myself. It was 2-on-1.
Oh.
2 clients, me. And I was just
no
like,
one from your team there?
no one from my team was there. But I don't know. These are the things you don't know when you're more junior.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm like, yeah, we could talk about what we could have done. But at the time I was like, I think when I'm in shock, I have a bit of a freeze response. So I was just like, in my head, I'm like, what do I say to this?
What do you
I'm like,
meant to
what
say?
the hell? Like, I screwed up. I screwed this up. And then I was just trying to like make it better. And I was just like, oh, you know, it was I had the understanding that you wanted it like this and this. And she's like, no, I told you 1,000 times this is not what we wanted. And I think I could even feel that her manager was kind of like, well, you're being a bit of a bitch right now. Yeah. Like I could kind of feel an inkling of that too. Because that's extreme language, right?
Yeah, and you're you're already looking scared.
Yeah, and I'm young and
Yeah.
I'm just by myself. I came all the way to your office
Oh my
to show this to you. I
God.
put hours and hours and hours of work into this strategy, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh my
anyway,
God.
the rest I can't really remember because I think I deleted it from my brain.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was leaving that meeting, I was trying to pack up really quickly because I was like shaky. So I'm just like packing my bag. Oh, thank you. Like da da da. And then I left, and I remember I was so upset. Like I was crying. I was crying
In front of them?
No, I held my tears, and when I went out, like it was in Wynyard, I remember. And I don't really, Wynyard feels always really foreign for me. But
You're like, I don't want to go to Wynyard.
Yeah, Wynyard. How would you describe Wynyard to people who aren't
It's like
from Sydney?
the city centre, like the
Very
almost
corporate.
like corporate hub,
Yeah,
corporate
yeah.
section of the city.
Yeah. And I'm just like this girl from this agency who's like, I feel really, and I'm still junior, and I'm like crying. And then I called my manager, telling her what happened. And yeah, it took me a long time to sort of work through that one, but that was real trauma. And honestly,
pretty hard.
I kind of left that agency after that. I didn't quit
Oh,
straight away,
really?
but I quit maybe 6 months later.
Yeah.
But it was also because I felt like I couldn't trust my agency anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like not setting me up for success. Like I didn't feel safe. I didn't know. I had to continue working on that client as well.
Yeah.
And it's also my bad that I didn't express how uncomfortable I was working with
Did you
that client.
turn it around in the end and they were happy with the new approach?
It was okay in the end, yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly what we did, but
Yeah.
in the end, we were talking before this recording with Rox, but relationships is really important to me, especially in the workplace. Like if I have strong relationships at work, then I can do like really great work. But if the relationship isn't there, it's really hard for me. But yeah, we did turn the relationship around, and I think she probably felt bad. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like you can't, just because you're a client, you can't just treat people like,
Yeah, I know. That's pretty
oh
harsh.
gosh. But
She
yeah,
could have asked you to just redo it or something.
Right?
And
Yeah,
be
it's
oh,
like-
actually, we've mentioned this before that we really want to look at this and or something.
Yeah,
she could have said it a
exactly.
bit more.
Or something like, hey, this is a little bit different to what we
expected.
expected. Can we chat? Maybe later. Not like I told you 1,000 times. Like I told you 1,000 times. Didn't like what? Can you explain like why? Like you did it like this? And I'm just like, oh.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, and I think it's those. Yeah, that's
There's
if that
always-
happened now.
that will something like that is bound to happen though
In your
in your
20s?
career.
Yeah.
Like in your early career.
100%.
No. Yeah.
I think, yeah,
I think so.
I think so. Because you're out there, no one's taking care of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like naive.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, but looking back now, okay, if you were me, how would you deal with that situation now? If that happened to you
Now?
right now, yeah. Now that you've got more work experience under your belt, just say a client says that to you.
I think now I would definitely want to set their expectations early, like as in get the expectations right early.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't sure, and while I'm working on it, to clarify things with them to make sure we're on the right page, or even go through a draft of some ideas or something before going to their office, and even like a practice run with your own boss and matching what they're expecting. I haven't worked at an agency though, but from that story,
Yeah.
and you're asking me what I would do differently now, maybe do that.
Yeah, no, that's actually really, that's a really good advice.
Yeah, and then also maybe in the presentation be like, I'm presenting you this strategy, but like, we have flexibility to change, and if you have any questions, just let me know and we can like amend things as we go. Like this is just like our first pitch kind of thing, like kind of just saying like, hey, this is not perfect yet. Like
Yeah.
you're allowed to ask me to
Yeah.
do something if you want, or if you think of something, we can look at it.
Yeah.
But just like I don't know, just
I love
saying
that.
that first.
Yeah. I love that. Oh
Really?
my God. Yeah. I'm like in awe of you right now.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
oh my God, Rox, boss lady. This is why I go to Rox
Oh my
for
God.
work advice. No, that's
Yeah, but I haven't done
amazing.
this before, so I would have no
But
idea.
that's what, see, this Rox has this like, you have this natural.
Oh my God, stop.
Oh, sorry.
Give
I
me
don't
too
wanna,
many compliments,
I don't want to like,
and I haven't even done
inflate
this
your
role before.
ego. But you do have Rox has like really good general like common sense on like how to navigate things. I think you do.
Thank you.
But even like what you said, you don't have experience, but I actually really love that because I was kind of thinking more what I could have said at that time. But you took it one step back and thought, what could I have done proactively so this wouldn't have even happened?
Because
if
they said it, then you could be like, actually,
You said
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
you're a pro.
Got to keep the receipts, you know.
Yes.
That's what it's all
Everything
about.
email.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Oh my God, I love that.
Uh.
Oh, that's so good. I feel like I've been healed, like my work trauma.
Oh my God.
Because that's so true. Like, I think
'Cause then
early
yeah.
alignment and what do you call it, like stakeholder engagement or getting them that buy-in like along the way. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology.
Yeah, but that's true. The buy-in along the way. It's like they're paying for you, right? So I don't know. I'm just guessing, but if you're reaching out to them regularly, checking things, they're probably like, oh, awesome. They're on it, or like they are working on it. Instead of, oh, you know, they haven't heard from them for a week or two and
Suddenly,
they come in and they're presenting
So
something.
true.
But it's like, oh, it's good that they're checking,
Yeah.
you know, because they like that. They I don't know, I haven't worked in agency world, but I've worked on client, like as a client, and it's like, I'm just imagining that they want that communication.
Yeah, because you'd want to hope that your agency, if they don't really understand something clearly, that they would check in with you rather than before they spend 10, 20, 30 hours on a piece of work, you know?
Yeah. But I wouldn't know that in my 20s.
Oh,
either.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing I would have done in my 20s in that situation is not going alone. Like already I
was already thinking that's a bit scary. Yeah, you need a bit of that support.
And that's kind of like the setup of the agency. Like if I was the agency owner, I wouldn't ask like a junior person to go present this.
You'd want to at least shadow them for a few times and then be confident that they can represent your agency.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and I never I was always so jealous of people who got to shadow because for that job, that agency role I had, I never really got the opportunity to shadow. I was
that would've
always
helped, I
thrown
think.
in the deep end. And I
It's
would
a
always
good way to learn too.
always winging it.
It's a good way to learn
It is,
too.
it is.
But yeah.
But not for the more complex ones and for
Yeah.
difficult clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. And sometimes even if you do that prep work and even if you're going to come across people that are going to be
Difficult.
a bit difficult anyway, even if you did what you had to do, even today.
Yeah.
So it's not really your fault, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult people, difficult moments.
Going to happen
Unavoidable.
anyway. Yeah.
So wise. Like this is what happens when you're in your 30s or
your
like,
30s.
Yeah.
I'll share one traumatic event
Yeah.
from my 20s. It's probably one of my most
only laugh.
embarrassing traumatic ones, but like
Why is it embarrassing?
I don't
we'll
know.
listen.
Oh,
We'll hear it.
you'll
Yeah.
know. So I was working at this streetwear label in Hong Kong, and what we wanted to do was we wanted to seed. So how they termed it was seed, like this new collab product, like a sneaker or something, to more prominent influencers. Like we already had an influencer list, but the idea was we need more. Like we need more influencers, and we want to send it to more people, more cool people. So they'll like get the shoe a little bit earlier than the release date and they'll post it and it'll be like awesome, blah, 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 blah. And my job was to like find new influencers or cool people to send this to. And I found a bunch of people, and like, to me, they're cool, and like, you know, we're acquaintances or whatever, and it's like, it's great that they said yes, but then like my list wasn't fully run by. There's two bosses, like another boss, and maybe it was just really briefly run by my boss, who was like more on top of the list at the time. But basically, the people I thought I added to the list were just not the same level or expectation of the type of influencer that the other boss or both bosses really wanted.
Right. Is it more the number of followers and that kind of thing, or the genre?
It could be. It's a little bit number of followers. It's a little bit like, because usually they want to give these items to people that are high followers, but also relevant to the brand, but also like seen in the eyes of the bosses as, yeah, they're cool, you know.
How would you
not
know
just
that?
not just anybody, you know, not just like someone. I think I thought someone like, I don't know, they were like doing content for streetwear, and I thought, oh yeah, they're cool, but like, and maybe I didn't check, and I should have checked the list properly with both bosses. Anyways, there were a few, and there were also like etiquette about when they should post it and who they should at. Anyways, this whole thing traumatized me because it came up on the feed and it was like, who the hell are these people, right? And they came because I sent them the shoe.
Yeah.
And like, I was fucked. Like, I think I was like in deep shit. Like, I was just in deep shit, basically.
How many people? Like, was it just one or two, or was it like 20 people? They're like, who
not
the
20
hell are these?
people. I didn't get that many on top of the list, but I think I remember they really questioned probably 2 or 3 people that I sent it to.
Okay.
But it was like, it's not those people's fault, right? Because they're just saying yes to getting a gift and posting it for us. But I think also it's like the timing of who's posting it, and I don't know. It was just so embarrassing. And at the time, I thought I was so righteous as well. Like, I thought I was in the right, and I was like, oh, they do. They're in the scene and they're cool, but they're just like, how dare you like take that like call, because you actually I was new to streetwear. I don't actually know who is actually cool to them.
Yeah.
And they were like, we never okayed these people. Like, who are these random people, kind of thing, kind of like that. And I was just like, shit. And it was just like, it wasn't in person, but I just remember it being in like, yeah, some of my colleagues were like, don't worry about it and stuff. But then like, I felt so bad, and like, I just got called out. Like, who is this stupid person? Like, it was like kind of bad both ways. But now looking back, I'm like, yeah, I was an idiot.
You were the idiot. I don't think you did anything wrong.
No, it was not cool. Like, I should have really triple checked if these people are okay to give it to, because it was like a big deal at the time, whatever that launch was. So,
Right. So you're looking back at it like, oh, I could have done better.
Yeah. And also, it's a tricky one, because like, to me, after that happened, I became so scared of the bosses, like one of the bosses. And then I think after that, I just found it really hard to do well there, because I was just scared.
Always scared. Yeah.
I was just always scared.
Yeah.
And I thought I was doing the right thing, but I wasn't. And then I think after a while, I think I was there for a few years. And then even another situation was like no one else would think of this but me now, like, because it's my situation. And then I think I was waiting on them to approve something or ask for their opinion on something.
Yeah.
And like I should have just waited till they were free, but instead I like went up and like interrupted them and asked if they could answer my question. And then I just feel like but then they were in the middle of something, right? But I just feel like, why did I do that? Like, not that they were pissed off at that, but they were like, I'll come back to you, blah, blah, blah. But just like something small like that, which is tiny. But now I'm like, I shouldn't have interrupted them when they're already kind of in a meeting to ask them about something to answer my question. You know, I should just catch them when they're free after and then ask them. And I know that's like a really tiny thing.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, it just made me think like, why did I do that? Like, why didn't I just wait? So just little things like that. And also the traumatic shoe dilemma. But yeah, basically I was like, not yelled at, but I was in trouble.
Oh, that's like so traumatizing.
Really?
It's like heart-dropping feeling, you know, when
like,
it's
shit,
like,
what did I do
maybe
wrong?
like a screenshot. It's like, who did this? And it's like,
I know.
me.
It was me.
Did it.
I know.
And I think that's why social media work is actually really stressful, because everybody's got their eyes on it, right? Everybody has an opinion on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really not an easy job.
Yeah. Social media was really
I'm
hard.
a bit annoyed because I don't think it's your, like, how would you know to check the lists 3 times? Do you know what I mean? And I already feel like, sorry, I know you haven't asked me what I think.
What would you do differently?
I think it's already a bit weird that there's 2 bosses. It's really hard work reporting into 2 people. So I already know now, anytime we have to report to 2 people, it's like, oh, this is like,
it's hard.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Because I've done that before, and it's double the work because you're trying to impress 2 people now.
Yeah.
And it's really, really exhausting. And it's like getting approval from this person and then this person. That's literally double the work, right?
Yeah.
And so the fact that that's already not clear, I think it was unfair. And I think what would I have done differently? I think it was really cool that you felt you were right, because I'm the type of person that I think I'm wrong straight away.
I kind of knew I was wrong, but I also thought it wasn't like the end of the world. But
It's like, what's the big deal kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just lack of experience, because if they knew it was such a big deal and they just hired you,
They shouldn't have given me that job.
don't give you that job.
They should have given me the list or certain people they want.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know.
There's so many things that the company could have done to have like, you
But
know, for that to not
definitely
happen.
lack of experience.
Which
yeah.
isn't your fault,
Yeah.
right? Because they're hiring you for that pay. I don't know what that pay was, but I'm guessing because you're younger, you're probably cheaper. You know, it's not. It's their decision to hire a less experienced person. So getting upset that happened, it's like, well, you should have had better processes.
Oh my gosh. Nah, I still felt like it was a bit dumb. But yeah, fine. Because it is definitely a bit of like a PR and social thing, and I definitely don't have much PR experience. But yeah, I think it was just not. It just didn't end well.
And even like they yelled at you. Is that what you said?
Well, no, it was more like in a group chat. It wasn't like fully yelling.
Yeah.
But I was embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so traumatizing. Well, when you look back at it, what would you have done differently? Like, say, but this is like, it's already happened. You know? You've already shared it with these people. Because this is something that could so happen in our work life now.
What would I have done if it's already happened? I guess I can't really do anything because it's already happened. Like, I guess apologize. I can't get those people to send the stuff back, but what I did was I told them to not post like the other people.
Yeah.
that hadn't posted yet, I told them to not post anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. It's like you jumped on it straight away and you tried to mitigate.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah, I don't know what I would have done, but it was interesting. Okay, so thanks for listening to the couple of examples of we had from our 20s. I guess, what do you think is different now in your approach to work or your mindset to work from in your 30s now that's different from your 20s?
I think in my 20s, being liked was a big thing. Like I wanted people to like me. I wanted people to think I'm pleasant. And yeah, I think that likability factor was really important. I think now likability is still important.
Yeah, I was going to say I still care about that to some extent.
Because if you're liked, it makes work easier. Right? And it's almost like an influence thing. Like if you get along with people and they like you, everything's easier.
You want to get along with as many people as you can, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to butt heads with people at work.
But I think the biggest difference is like if someone doesn't like me, it was more upsetting in my 20s. Whereas now if someone isn't showing like they really like me or they don't seem to care about me, I kind of don't really care as much because because there's more people there as well, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably one of the biggest differences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
That's a good one. I think that's the same for me. I think another thing is, I think it's hard because it's like a balance of being confident, humble, knowing you don't know everything, and that's okay. But also definitely more, I feel a lot more comfortable now asking questions, even if they're stupid, because I feel like you get a lot of answers by asking questions and you're less confused if you ask more questions.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't ask questions and you leave a meeting and you're still confused, then it's like, well, you know what, just talk to someone. I used to be really scared of reaching out to people in different teams in my 20s or in a bigger corporate setting, if you know what I mean. But now maybe in my role or whatever, it's like, if you don't know, it's like, just call them. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's just another person you can call or message. If they don't answer, it's on them, right? Like, you tried to reach out. And if you really can't get an answer, then email. But sometimes it's just easier to just message them or call them and chat through something.
Yeah.
I think it makes a huge difference. Whereas in my 20s, I was like pretending like I know what I'm doing and scared to ask more questions or reach out and just be like, oh yeah, they said that in that meeting, so I'm pretty sure I need to do this, so I'll just do it. Whereas now it's like, I'll just check with them if this is what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. I'm the same. Questions. And sometimes when you ask the question, there's always someone in the room that's like, oh, I'm so glad she asked that question.
Yeah.
You know, no one ever goes, that's such a stupid question. It's actually, there is really no stupid question.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, you don't know. Like even now, there's so many acronyms. I'm like, what? Like everybody, especially other teams, they have different names for different things. And you're just like, you know, I used to be scared of acronyms, but now I'm like, oh, it's another acronym.
I don't need to remember all the acronyms.
Yeah, it's like, can you tell me what that means again? And a lot of the times they're like, oh, they don't even know what it means either. They know
it's funny. It's funny when someone doesn't know it.
I know.
If it's something really common and it's like, I don't mind being.
They know the meaning, but they don't actually know the like what each letter stands for. Yeah, no, that's a great one. Questions. That's definitely a big shift for me as well from then and now.
Yeah.
I think a big one is creating more like time for myself. So I think in my 20s, I didn't even know if there were any signs of burnout or if I'm stressed. I would not know what to do. I would literally just be like stressed, and I think I would go hang out with my friends and kind of pretend that it's, you know, it's not there. Or I think I did talk about it with my friends a lot, like, oh, this is happening, and also your friends don't know what's going on either, like, because everybody's new in the workplace as well.
Yeah.
But I think now it's like when I'm feeling stressed at work, I'm way more aware. So I'll try and create more
Block out time.
Yeah, time and space to unwind and relax.
Yeah.
So I know if I had a big week, then I'll try and balance that out with more relaxation or chill. Or even like, you know, I was even thinking like, well, next 3 months, like even today, I was thinking next 3 months, I think it's going to be a bit busy or like stressful. I think I want to definitely keep up my exercise routine, for example. So you know what you need to put in place so that you can keep going.
That's a really good tip on like taking care of yourself, like being aware of it coming up, you know, when it creeps in, the stress or burnout creeps in. I think planning ahead helps.
It's almost like booking annual leave as well.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's so busy and it's so good to have that 2-week break or overseas travel to something to look forward to.
Yeah.
It makes such a big difference.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So I guess another thing is like, you know, it's kind of generic. It's not like you say no or anything more. It's like, I think right now in our 30s, we probably know how to be more efficient or know what prioritizing something is or how to manage our time a bit better or know when burnout is creeping in. So I think it's not like super easy or anything now, and we're still growing in our career. But I think we definitely have more experience than in our 20s.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And I think also the type of work we're balancing as well, there's more at stake. Don't you feel like what you're doing now at work, it's impacting more like customers, for example, or like more senior stakeholders that you're working with?
I guess. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe. It's different. I think it's different because I'm just thinking my industry was different.
Oh, true.
But yeah, just the whole setup was completely different.
Yeah. You always work for quite big brands.
No, not in the beginning.
But like even in your fashion industry.
No, yeah, some were small.
Some were small, but you did have
some, yeah. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to compare.
Yeah. But it's nice to have the variety, I think, from small and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dynamics are definitely really different between like working in a smaller company versus a big company.
Oh, so different. But even
not good or bad. I don't think there's good or bad, but
yeah,
but it's good.
Even that like small company versus large company, it's like that I had no awareness of when I was younger or earlier in my career. It's like I'll be working in a small company but looking for big company things because friends who work in big companies will be like, oh, where's this person? Like, do you have like a project manager? I'm like, no, we can't. No, we're a small company. We can't afford that. Yeah. And I used to feel really frustrated about that. But then now I've worked in a bigger company. Now I'm like, of course a small company won't have that.
Yeah.
Because small companies have different things. Like, for example, you have more maybe closeness with your team.
Yeah.
Or people care more.
Yeah.
Because they want to grow
and they're
together.
doing like multiple roles.
Yeah. And that's the norm. And people like that variety.
Yeah.
Whereas like large companies, there's pros and cons. You can't compare with each other. I think, even that awareness, it's like knowing that. And then you could also think, what do I like doing? I think it's more understanding like later in your career, it's like, what do I like?
Yeah.
What do I want to, do I want this or do I want to work in a small company where I get to see the same, like I like seeing the same people and
more hands-on,
doing a bit of
more
everything.
Variety, potentially.
Yeah. Or do I want to work, you know what I mean?
As a specialist in a bigger company. Yeah. I think that's actually what I'm trying to figure out
right now
in my 30s. Yeah, in my mid 30s or right now or probably in the next few years is like, what am I actually good at? What do I actually enjoy? And where I really want to grow in or learn. What do I really want to learn and grow in? I think that's more of what I'm trying to figure out. Whereas I think in your 20s, it's like, I'm trying to prove myself. I'm trying to like, you know what? In my 20s, I really cared about titles.
Oh.
And now I really don't give a shit about my title that much. Do you know what I mean? I really don't care right now.
Yeah.
It's more about the type of work I'm doing and potentially pay.
Yes.
But I used to have think that titles were really, I was like really in a rush to get a better title in my 20s. But now I'm like, oh, why?
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. No, there's so many roles now that are like, it doesn't sound, I don't know, title doesn't actually mean anything. Or like, you could be a manager of like 40 people, but you could like, and then you could have like a, what do you call it? An individual contributor role. And like, it doesn't mean that because you manage 40 people, you're necessarily more senior than this person. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
It's just different skill sets.
It
really.
is. And what you want to do in the end, where you bring value.
Yeah.
I think what you said is, I never really cared about titles, but I really resonated with what you said. Like right now it's more about what am I good at? Everything you said, I was like, what am I good at? Like, where can I, like, where would I thrive?
Yes.
And what do I enjoy doing? I literally said the same thing you said.
That's
and
okay.
I think in the earlier years, it's more like, who will hire me?
I don't know what I'm good at.
Like, what am I good at? Like, what's even out there? I don't even know.
Yeah.
And is this job cool? Or like, do I see myself here like long term? But now it's a bit more like, I've worked in different industries before. So I think, I think in early career, I was also like, I kept changing jobs so much, like not jobs, but every time I had a different job title, and that kind of worried me. But now I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I had all these different experiences because I feel way more employable now. So I feel, and I've had a taste of a little bit of everything as well. So it's like, I'm not curious. It's literally like dating, when you like see lots of people, and then you're like, you kind of know what you want. It's that's one analogy.
You're like narrowing down. You're trying to narrow down what you want to do.
Yeah, but then also like everything is very similar as well. Like a lot of jobs are so similar.
Yeah,
it's at the end of the day, you just get a job done with people. So
you need to work with people.
You still have difficult people.
There's still difficult people. You have to communicate.
Yeah,
like
be there 9 to 5 roughly.
Yeah. It's just I think the main differences are the team or the type of work you do. Yeah. It's
a type of work. It's very and the team.
It's interesting. That's the life of working as an employee, right? Like you can move to different roles. Like we had that redundancy episode. You never know, we could be made redundant. But there's always like other things. So
I have a final one that I want to share. I think a big one is in my early 20s, every minute I felt like I had to be working.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like when it's 9 o'clock, I'll be like, oh my God, I have to start working from the dot. Because I used to do shift work in cafes.
Yeah.
So I had this like strong idea, like every minute I have to be doing something, even if I'm not, maybe I'm like organizing my folders or something.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, if there's downtime, I just try and I'm like, oh, this is the downtime I need, kind of related to what I was saying about the self-care for the big wave that is coming. So I'm trying to like
Spread your energy.
Spread my energy, and like I do more like appointments during meetings. I used to feel like can't go to a dentist appointment during work hours, but now I'm a bit more flexible.
It's also the workplace culture that lets
That's true.
True.
Because my current place is very like that. Everyone's always going to appointments.
Yeah.
And it's just a given. That's a culture.
Yeah. Which is good.
It's good
Because, I
culture.
mean, surgeries or whatever, they're closed. They're only open during the week, during work hours. So what else are you meant to do?
Yeah. So now I'm caring more about my deliverables rather than working every minute.
Yeah.
That's a big change.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that
that covers it. Yeah, I think we're done. I mean, share with us, do you have any traumatic 20s career big no-nos that you might have, done?
Yes.
Or, what's different in your 30s, if you are in your 30s, like, or just any insights, I guess.
Yeah. And then in the next episode, we want to chat about some tips. Like
what we've learned.
Yeah, like things that really work well for us. So stay tuned not stay tuned, but that's coming soon. But thanks for listening, guys. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye. Thank you.